brand markets and financial products. A very warm welcome to all you guys. So, how you guys are doing? What's happening? And how's everyone treating you? How's everything that's happening across? So, guys, this is a brand new stream. Yet again, another day where we are back. As you all know, I come live between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time, and that's where I talk about everything that's not just about cryptocurrency, but also about the financial markets and the global economic conditions, the monetary policies. To give you a gist about everything that is happening across, because crypto markets are just not independent enough to, they of course are interrelated. They are basically related to different things, and that's what you need to know when you are actually getting into any kind of trade or whatever we're discussing about. So as you all know, the Zbit app is basically launched, and I'm going to share my, let me just log into my applications. All right, and before that, I'm also going to invite few people. So join my stream, guys. All right. What's happening? Something is wrong. Just a sec. Some days the network just doesn't work at all properly. So what's the issue? Guys, I have to send you the link to download the app, but unfortunately, I'm not able to log in. Just a sec. If this happens, then fine. Otherwise, okay, it's taking a little time. Let's wait because it's not responding. That's fine. Let me go to my other chat places. Just a sec. Okay, guys, I'm going to just post my invite to all you guys. Then we'll start our day today. All right. Today is 24th of August. All right. This is done. So let me invite my Telegram community too. Okay. Let's begin. So let's see the coin market cap index first, and then we'll also see a little bit of markets, and then we'll go to the technical analysis. Let me just put just a sec, guys. I will send the registration link also to you guys. I was not able to do it. Mm. Use my link and my registration code. My code is EZTVV. The app only works for Android, and if in case you are a iOS user, you will have to basically use the web link. And in case my link is also not working, use this link and use my code to register. My code is EZTVV. All right. You get the chance to win free crypto just in case you register yourself. All right. So use this link, use my code, enter into the lottery, and you get the chance to win free crypto. All right. So guys, all set? Everybody set? Let's begin. So on my screen, as you can see, Bitcoin is at 114, Ethereum at 4,749. Bitcoin is slightly negative, 0.51%. Ethereum at 0.7%, and that's positive. BNB 861, down by 3.02%. Solana at 1.31%, trading at 204.55. XRP at 0.8% negative. So after whatever has happened in recent past, after taking the profits, the markets are back to normal. They are definitely pulling back. You can clearly see it. The numbers are speaking for itself. The volume has come down. I think the day when the announcement was done, there was a Federal Reserve chairman's speech that kind of drove the markets crazily. On that day, the market capitalization was standing around, I think, 3.98 or something above, and the volume was also around 200 and something. Now the volume has come down. We can clearly see that the volume has come down. So it definitely is speaking volumes. So what's happening? Okay. So Bitcoin trading at 114, we saw that slightly down from yesterday. Ethereum at 4,700 something. Okay. So it is showing positive movement, but slightly still not that great. It hit 4,800. I think it's all-time high. So, what are the key trends and insights? Crypto markets are buzzing with a chatter around a possible Fed rate cut as early as September, driving the speculative activity. This surge in chatter, marked by an 11-month high in mentions of Fed rate cut, has sparked concerns over whether the market is becoming overbought. Okay. Here, the question is whether the market is actually nearing a top fueled by excessive optimism, or it is going to change the whole dynamics, is what we are supposed to be watching in the coming few days. Because September is a month which is going to definitely mark some more history. So of late, we have seen Bitcoin hitting all-time highs till 124 also. Then Ethereum also came to a very high. So in the coming near future, if there is any kind of information that comes for Fed rate cuts or things like that, we might see more overbought conditions. That is very much possible. And we are nearing like almost the top, like excess of optimism. So uh, cryptos rally with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP among the top performers. They have added over 250 billion in value due to renewed interest in spot ETFs and rate cut expectations. And the surge in leverage trading has prompted a short squeeze, resulting in liquidations excess exceeding 247 million in just 1 hour on August 23rd. And that's what we have seen. So some days when there are some positive news is coming in, there is like in those so much of volatility in the market surge in a day like crazy. I think if I'm not wrong, Ethereum was almost like around 11-12% rate. It was like growing like crazy. Like the moment that it was building up, like it was going up, it was like crazy. So signaling heightened market volatility and leverage driven moves. So on the financial markets, equities and macroeconomic side, stock market moves, stock market futures, they are rallying, driven by Fed Chair Powell's dovish remarks, which has hinted a possible rate cut. So in the month of September, we need to still watch it out, boosting investor optimism. S&P 500 has recently reached a new high, and Powell's comments at Jackson Hole, it has suggested the Fed may ease policy sooner than expected. So that has definitely fueled expectations of a September rate cut and triggered 1.3% jump in S&P 500 also. So not just crypto markets, but S&P also is driving crazily. So at the moment, all the other financial markets are also doing well. So let's see. We are still in the end of August, and when September starts, and there's some kind of new, you know, new policy comes up or new news comes up, then that's where we will see some kind of uh, maybe the things heating up more and the prices going more up, and there is more positivity on that front. So what we need to know on the broader market and the economic context is we need to be watching the US PCE inflation data for July, the Fed's preferred gauge. And if the, I think PCE is nothing but producer consumer index, like, production consumer index kind of a thing. Just a sec, let me just confirm you. Give me 2 seconds. So it's basically personal consumption expenditures. So I think that's what it means, not producer. So it's a measure for inflation basically, and that is used to know how the spending habits of the people are. So whenever you see the inflation data, how it gets calculated or how it is actually uh, determined, that is how it gets determined. It gets determined basis the PCE inflation data, which is the personal consumption expenditure data. So every household might be having different kind of expenditures on various goods and services, and that's how they determine. So if the personal consumption expenditure reading is stronger than expected, it may dampen the hopes for a rate cut despite Powell's dovish tone. So we will have to see. Even though it's going to be stronger, then still it will, dampen the hopes for a rate cut. Now, global economic pressures, they're still persisting. Germany's GDP has revised downward and inflation strains are continuing in both US and UK, particularly concerning long-term borrowing cost in the UK. So overall summary, if I talk about the crypto markets, prices are up, fueled by Fed rate cut optimism and ETF interest, elevated risk of overbought conditions, significant leverage activity. Equities, global and US stocks are rallying on Fed signals, markets brace for key inflation data. Macro, mixed signals from inflation and growth data may test current optimism about rate cuts. So this is what the overall markets look like. So guys, anybody in the stream is there? You guys, please, can you share your Telegram ID or number so that I can add you to my community? I want you guys to first download the app so that I can send you the buy or sell signals. Guys, please be loyal to us. That's what I will ask, because I'm sharing this signals to you guys, the buy and sell signals, and I want you to basically be loyal to our platform, because if you take signals and you go and trade somewhere else, doesn't make any sense. So I want you to use our platform. We have a registration link which you can use alongside my my code. And if you are Android user, you have the app link directly, you can download the app. Otherwise, you can use my registration link and code to register. And make sure, guys, you are loyal to us, you are loyal to our channel as well as to our platform. Because if in case you are not, then there's no point you being part of the community too. So please do this for me and let me know. So we are on the 1 hour chart here. I'm going to change my time frame to 15 minutes as usual. I'm going to add my indicators, RSI. I will change my indicators, don't worry. So I have my another indicator, which is my favorite one these days, linear regression. And I've been testing this for quite some time and it's totally working for me. I am in love with this indicator, trust me. And if you also understand this indicator very well, here's the thing. This was a supply zone. Okay, I totally apologize. I gave a hint a little while ago, but after that I got a little busy. But after that I couldn't get in touch with any of you. So guys, you see, this was the zone that I was telling you is getting tested. So there has been a liquidity sweep, and every time I always tell you guys, whenever you're taking a trade, the long buy position should be anywhere below the support zone, not at the support zone, guys. So in my 15 minutes time frame, although it didn't reach the oversold condition, it was around what? It reached 34. But I think on a 5 minutes time frame, let me see 5 minutes time frame. Five minutes time frame, it was below. This could have been our buying position. All right. There is almost a selling. I always point out that you should buy it at All right. Guys, you have my referral code, you have my community, you have everything. Please make sure you are following all the steps that I'm asking you to, because if you do not follow what I'm saying, you will be missing out on a lot of things. So please follow everything I say. First and foremost thing, take down, like, I have my QR code, I have my registration link, use that, download the app, then you'll have, the signals coming your way. I'll share all the useful information, whether it's related to anything that's happening across the globe or anything that has to do with biocell signals. So please utilize this platform and use my knowledge and my, whatever I'm educating you guys with, use that for your utmost benefit. While I do not say that anything that I say you need to blindly follow, you also have to do a bit of research, because all these things are not for investment or financial advice. You have to do your own research too before you get into any of these things, because crypto markets, they are very, very volatile, and in a day the markets can fluctuate even 11-20%, and you can lose out on all your money. So only invest that much which you think you can afford to lose. And also make sure, while I keep sharing the signals for buy or sell, I want you guys to also do your research. All right. So the reason why I pointed out to buy at this level on Ethereum is because it is below the support zone. A lot of people make this mistake. They buy it at this zone. This is your support zone. A lot of people buy this, but this zone is not a safer zone. Reason being, the market makers or the whales, the big institutions, basically tend to buy at this level, and they take away all your stop losses at this level, making you, getting you into a loss, where they basically play smart, and they buy it at more cheaper price by pulling the price down and then taking the market up from there. So if you want to counter the whales out there, and if you want to counter the institutional investors or traders or the smart traders, and you don't want to be a fool or you don't want to lose out on your money, you have to trade more smarter than those people. And those smartness can only be achieved until unless you don't get trapped by the liquidity sweep, because market movers will basically do this liquidity sweep, and they will basically drain out your money, taking away your stop losses. I'll explain you in much more easier manner. Let me just tell you, for example, as you can see it on my screen, that if you buy at this level which I'm pointing out, okay, imagine you bought this at this level, thinking the market is down already, and you can see on the RSI also at this level the market was at 29, so it was below 30 already. So you thought, okay, it's already reached its oversold zone, so let me buy it. You'll buy it at this zone. Now, what will happen? The moment you buy it at this zone, you might keep your stop loss just below the support zone, right? You'll buy it at the support zone, and you'll keep the stop loss somewhere just below the support zone. And that's where the market movers will take the advantage, seeing that there are so many stop losses that are being put here at the support level, and they will basically sell a bit of more of their holdings that they have, trying to pull the price little more down, because of which all you guys who have put your orders here and a stop loss here, you guys will think that, oh my god, the price is further going down, and because of that you put a stop loss there. They will hit your stop loss basically, and your order gets executed there. Thereby they eat away your liquidity, and they basically lower the price further down, and then from there they buy and try to make the market go up. That is what the market movers or the whales or the smart traders, smart money traders, try to do. So try keeping your order as low as possible. Wait until the green candle forms. This is another trick, another tip, where basically you have to wait until the green candle forms. So another, like when you see there are red candles forming, and you're not sure until what level the further price is going to go down, down, down. On RSI, we can be sure that after it reaches like below 30, that is where our buying point starts. Sometimes what we think, okay, just below 30, let me take a move. But at that point in time, also sometimes you make a wrong trade, because the price, even after reaching 30, you basically buy it and you see that the price further goes down below that. So in that case, what is the right way to take the trade? The right way to take the trade is to wait until a green candle is forming in the next time frame, which is either you're taking a 5 minutes time frame or you're taking a 15 minutes. That's totally your wish. But in the next 5 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever the time frame you have set, if you see that the new candle, which is a green candle, is formed, then you're sure that the price now is going to bounce back. So that is where you take your trade, and you don't fall victim to the liquidity sweep or the fake out or the fake, fake candle that it is trying to create, trying to manipulate you, trying to create this nonsense. So you don't fall victim of all of that. That is what I always tell my viewers. So please, if I'm telling you, after that, please also make sure you analyze it yourself, and also make sure to research on your own self to trade smartly. Now the reason why I am actually anybody in the stream who would like to ask me any questions, you're welcome to do so, guys. I want you guys to be active, to ask me valid questions. All right, somebody who had taken a position at 4720, imagine, let me just show you a small math here. So wherever I have pointed out, if you would have taken the position here, even with a $2,000, if you would have bought it at 4720, this is your number of ETH that you got. Let's imagine you paid some fees on it. Let me just do this. 2000 divided by 4720. I'm not calculating fees, I'm just doing the gross calculations. You can later on remove your fees, which is your taker, and make a fees, which is very easy to calculate. So this is what I get, and now the price has reached around 4754. Okay, so in this much movement, $14 profit. So between this candle to this candle, so from here till here, it's 4754, and it's almost 0.72% of move, which is very small move, honestly speaking, as given that if your if your volume is not so big, if you're trading amount is not so big, it might not be a significant movement. But yes, if you're trading thousand and above dollars, it might be good. But that also after fees and all might not be that significant, honestly speaking. So you have to see. It all depends. While I don't encourage the small retail investors or traders to, you know, to trade in such very little margins because there's not much there, but you have to uh, see what suits you best. $1,000 to $2,000, if that's good enough for you, you can start. So it's almost nearing to the resistance zone here. Let's see, let's continue to watch. I'm going to name my labels here. Sorry guys, the buy or long position has happened before the stream has started. So I apologize. Actually, if I would have, I was on a break at that point in time. Otherwise, I would have taken a position and shown you live the results for it. Unfortunately, I was not live at that time and I was on break myself, so I couldn't take a long position myself. Otherwise, I would have definitely done that. All right. It's okay. Sometimes it happens. We miss out on the time. So there's no harm in it. But all these things are definitely learnings to remember. So that's why I always show you these things. Even if at this point in time, if you would have missed out on the opportunity, that's totally okay. But what is important is like understanding where to take the right kind of position. That's very important. So that's all from my side right now. So guys, I'm going to take a small 5 minutes break. And I will be continuing after the break. So keep watching the market. We might get a sell position or a short position. So let's see. All right. So guys, I'm back. Yeah, so the price has reached the resistance level, right? So yeah, now is the time you can take a short position. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. See, short position is totally dependent on um, your profit taking target. But coming to the right time, any time above resistance level is good for taking a short or sell position. So somebody who has taken a position at say 4,720, this is where it went, right? Now it is at 4,778. So even if somebody has bought one Ethereum, for example, they would have easily made a profit of around $58 here. Okay, so $58 is what is being made here. And you want to still wait because on RSI it's still at 68.33. You can still wait for it to go 70 and above to kind of take a trade. So that's totally up to you. Let's see. Guys, any questions for me, you can ask me. And please share your Telegram IDs and phone numbers to make sure that I add you to my community and you can get your buy and sell signals. Guys, my only request is first to download the app and register yourself on Zbit so that you can get buy and sell signals. I want you guys to be loyal to the Zbit platform and not go take this buy and sell signals and trade on some other platform. Request you to download the Zbit app, use my referral code, use my link, and whatever buy and sell signals you get here, you can use to basically make money. So please download the app and you will get good amount of information which you can of course use your own research to kind of get into the buy sell positions. It all totally depends on you guys. You want to be an investor, you want to be a trader, you want to be whatever, the information is provided to you, and what you want to do with it is totally dependent on you. So we can still see RSI on the 5 minutes chart still hasn't reached its overbought condition. So if it reaches 70 and above is when we know that it has reached overbought conditions. In fact, sometimes it crosses 80, 90 also. It is very much possible. Still, it is at 60.52. So there is room for it to still, you know, kind of get more buy options here. Like, there can be still more buying that can happen here. So if the buyers at this point in time still feels that the price can basically rise and the pressure keeps building up, the price can further go up. And you can see that the on RSI also, the overall picture completely will change. So it is totally demand and supply and buyers like pressure uh, that totally will drive the price. So you can clearly see that, and that is how it actually is right now. So let's change the time frame and see 15 minutes time frame. On a 15 minutes time frame, it's not yet reached the, it's just above the neutral zone. It's not even reached the resistance level. Around 5 minutes time frame, yes, it has. 45 minutes, still same. This is just above the neutral zone. On a 4-hour chart, it is nearing the overbought, sorry. It all totally depends on you guys now what you want to do. So if you put a 5 minutes time frame chart, at this point in time, you want to take the profit and exit, you're good to go with it. But you want to still hold, it depends on you totally. So the red candle and the green candle that you see there, they are a bit of indecision candles, that what we say. The price is getting rejected there, or not, I wouldn't say rejected. There has been a small selling that has happened at that point in time. And any candle where you see the wick is more bigger than the body of the candle, that is where it indicates that the price is getting rejected at that level, which means the buyers are trying their level best to take the price up, but sellers somehow are trying to bring it down. So from that level, the selling is offsetting the buying pressure there. That's why you see that these long wicks here, See, the price tried to reach till 4778. The buyers were trying very, very hard to push it up. But then from 4778, the sellers started taking profits from here, because of which the price couldn't sustain this 4778 and it came down till here, till this level. And then next candle, it opened from here because the selling completely brought it down. So that is what has happened here. The price is still trying to, because it rejected last time, still trying to go up. The buyers are still trying to take it up. Guys, anybody in the stream wants to ask me any question, you're welcome to do so. So basically, why I recommend Ethereum as one of the best cryptos to trade is because it's not just about money, it's about infrastructure. And there are so many things because of which Ethereum becomes a unique crypto to be able to trade. Because one thing is that it has been like accepted as one of the main cryptos after BTC. There is some crypto which can be called as a liquidity king. Then Ethereum has been like, has massive daily volume trade, which can get, which way, in which, because of which you can get in and get out of trades fast without worrying about big slippage. So a very important aspect of any crypto, like whenever you're getting into it, is like knowing which crypto has a lot of liquidity. If the crypto is big enough, then there will be a lot of buyers and sellers for that. So that's why when you enter into this industry, the very first question that you should ask yourself is whether this particular crypto has good liquidity or not, and Ethereum definitely stands on that front. Then second thing is volatility sweet spot. So it moves enough, to give traders juicy swings, but it's not insanely unpredictable as micro cap altcoins. So you can see some good momentum on this front. Unlike, other cryptos, like for example Sui. I also trade in Sui. If you would have seen some of my streams, Sui is a very crazy crypto. It has so much volatility in a day. Some days it just surges like 11 to 20%. Some days it just falls 20%. So it has one crazy volatility sweep. So we don't want to be part of such kind of crazy ups and downs. We definitely want to be part of some stable ups and downs, so that we know when to take the trade and when to exit the trade. And Ethereum is one such crypto which can definitely give you that taste. So you know that what suits best. Now, third thing is Ethereum is also not just about speculation. It has some fundamental strength. It powers DeFi's, NFTs, smart contracts, and layer two ecosystem. So it has some real utility backing its value. So if Ethereum is demanded so much in the market, it's not just about speculation that it will go up or it will go down, but it's also about DeFi, NFTs, and smart contracts and layer two ecosystem. So that is how it actually will impact. Now, coming to institutional interest, ETFs are live or are being pushed, which attracts big money traders and keeps volume high. So uh, there is a lot of institutional interest as to ETFs. So that is what kind of drives the market. So another thing is technical respect. Because ETH is widely traded, its chart patterns support resistance levels, and the TS signals will tend to be more reliable than those of random altcoins. So from the technical aspect also, it is very much very much stable, nice, good growth, good volatility, good liquidity. All the aspects of it is fulfilled. That's why Ethereum stands out after Bitcoin. So Bitcoin basically is digital gold, and Ethereum is the financial internet. That is what is believed in. And because of the mix of volatility, liquidity, utility, it makes it a perfect candidate for trading. So if these are not the reasons for you to trade in Ethereum, then I don't know what to say. So in the recent past, we've seen a lot of institutions showing a lot of interest in Ethereum, like especially coming to, um, I think, BlackRock, Fidelity, WLFI projects. So many projects are actually showing so much interest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the inflows are continuing to grow in both the cryptos continuously. So these are the major reasons that Ethereum stands out as compared to any other crypto, and that is why we always say you have to have a crypto which has strong fundamentals behind it. So if there's utility, there is volatility, there is proper liquidity, these three T's if you have, then it's a perfect crypto to be able to trade. So guys, I'll take a small 5 minutes break and then I'll be back again. Let's discuss. So you got your short sell position. Let's continue to watch the markets for some more time and then we'll discuss something else as well. And whoever joins the stream, make sure you download the app and make sure you are, following Zbit and Zbit community, and also downloading the app and using our platform to trade rather than taking the signals from me and basically trading on some other platform. I do not wish you guys do that. Please use our platform and trade on our platform so that you get regular tips, updates, and signals when you have to buy and sell. All right. So I'll be back after 5 minutes of break and then we'll continue talking about it. Anybody has any questions, please ask me any questions you guys have. Okay, now 15 minutes, 5 minutes time frame, though. Position has slightly changed. At that point in time, the price was basically above the resistance level, but now it is between the linear regression lines, like in between the standard deviation. But like I always say, from this point, anytime your short sell is basically possible. So whatever might be happening right now, that's totally up to you what you would want to do. So here, as you can see, the price is continuing to it touched the neutral level on the RSI and it's continuing to go above. Looks like the price is going to continue the rally. So the main reason why I always encourage people to buy Ethereum is because of three T's. Three T's, which is utility, liquidity, and also volatility. These three things matter a lot. And all these three are present with Ethereum. And if all these three things are a combination and is with a crypto, then that crypto becomes a perfect crypto because volatility is very important for quick upswings and downswings. Then liquidity is very important to make sure that you have enough buyers and sellers so that you can buy and then sell quickly. And a third thing is if there is proper utility also, third one, then there is basically the asset is valued properly and then you can definitely see that the demand for it will continue to grow. So unlike any other, it has slightly pulled back, it is going up. So whenever you see that it has good value, then it will be demanded well in the market. That's why Ethereum is one of the cryptos which can be traded. Although I'm not very big fan of NFTs or I'm not very big fan of meme coins or anything, I only trade in cryptos which has good utility as well as some good, fundamentals behind it. And Ethereum basically has all the properties, all the features of a excellent crypto, which makes it a perfect crypto. So you don't have to worry. Guys, any questions, anything you would like to ask, you're welcome to. So you see here basically this was the major supply zone, and this is where major buying is also happening. The price, after taking the profits, the sellers try to bring it back, and all the major sellings have happened here itself. Majority of the selling. So all of them liquidated at this level. Then again, the price is going back from this level only. So it clearly is an indication of good, clear supply and the demand zone. I think previously also this price got tested here. Price touches the zone quite some time, like many times I believe. If I draw a rectangle, sorry, if I draw a horizontal line here, you can see it yourself. So this zone and this zone is getting tested again and again and again. 4728 to 4758. This also definitely has been tested. This zone also was tested, but this also many times. See, you can see here also, here also, here also for the major supply zone here. A lot of liquidations happen at this stage. See, so many times here again. So this zone is quite between this zone to this zone is always getting a lot of buys and sells. 1, 2, 3. How many times has it touched this level? You see 4, 5. Now again 6. More than 6 to 7 times. So it is a clear indication that price likes to come back to that level and again go to that level. So guys, anything that you're following. Hi Bilal, what ETH updates do you want? Can you join my, can you give me your Telegram ID so that I can join you on my Telegram channel, and then you can get all the updates that you want. You'll continuously get that. Can I get your Telegram ID or phone number? I'll join you in my community. All right, just hold on for a second. I'll join you here. Bilal King. Okay. Three five five zero. Oh my God. When was that? When was it? When did you enter into the trade? And how much is the amount? Since when are you stuck, Bilal? Tell me more about it because I want to hear more about it. Since when are you stuck? And 1/8. So, did you buy it at 3550? All right. Liquidation at 5,500. But it didn't reach that level, right? 5,500. I mean, I didn't get you. What is your buy price? And when did you buy? You bought one Ethereum at 3,550, if I'm not wrong. Is that what you mean? 20th August. This August, you mean 20th August? I don't think 20th August. So you're trading in futures or you're doing spot trading? Just tell me that. Is it spot or is it futures? What did you do? Did you take a futures for short or did you take a future? Okay, just a sec. Explain me more clearly, please. I to 3,550 level, honestly speaking, not so soon at least. I I feel not so soon because in coming few days there is a Fed Reserve meeting too, for which I am bullish about it that the price can further go up, but not lower than that. But yes, of course, prior to that, there might be a pullback, which is very much possible because just about 1 day ago, we saw price surging like crazy about 11-12% more than that because of the Fed Reserve chairman's speech. But before the next meeting happens, the price can pull back, but can it pull back till that level like 3,550, 3,350, which you are, speculating? I doubt, because it's a very big jump. But like we always say, right, crypto markets are unpredictable, so you never know. Any negative news in between, like uncertainty, something sometimes happens, might as well take it to that level. We cannot 100% say. It's a probability of 50-50. That is what I can say. So in September, yes, we have how many days? Around 4 to 6 days we have left out with. Um, okay. Yeah, I think because 4,000 to 4,000 to 4,300 is a normal demand and supply zone for Ethereum. I have always seen price almost reaching that level. Uh, so if entry is somewhere around 4,000, I think your trade should not go wrong because in whatever like 4 hour charts, if you try to put and see, the demand and supply zone for Ethereum is mostly around 4,000 or 4,300. It ranges between that, and that is where a lot of buy and sell happens. So I think we can be optimistic. There's nothing wrong in it, but like every trade that we take here are basically speculations only, right? So while I may say whatever based on today's condition, like whatever is happening right now, I can tell you, but just about when I'm telling you suddenly something happens, that is not guaranteed, right? So this is what, and based because you are also trading since long, so you also know this already, and this is nothing new. So I feel you have taken a right decision only, but if there is if you have already bought it, did the order get executed already? Did and did you take this on Zbit platform? Where did you take this trade? Can you just elaborate a bit for me? Is it on Zbit only you did, Bilal? Did the order get executed, or what exactly is the status? Or did you put it as a trigger order? What did you put it as a trigger order? Like when the price hits this level, that's when you want your order to get hit, or Why? You are trading on Binance and you're asking me the question here. Please, guys, I want you guys to be loyal audience. Come on, you take tips and tricks from me and then you trade on Binance doesn't make any sense to me. First, you need to be loyal to the Zbit platform. You need to download the Zbit platform, use my referral link and code. Then, use our platform to trade, and then definitely I'll give you my tips, tricks, insights, what I think, what I don't. So, can I request you, Bilal, to download the Zbit app? I've shared my link with you, the registration link and my code. And then, you have all the support that you want from our platform. I know Binance is also a good platform. Even I use it sometimes, but because I work for Zbit company, I want you to download this app so that you become a loyal customer, and then I continue to share the tips and tricks and things which are necessary for you to trade on the platform. Can I expect that from you? It's good. Where do you live actually? Where do you live, Bilal? Are you based out of Dubai or are you based out of India? Where are you from? Or are you from Pakistan? With your face, it looks like you're from Pakistan actually. Somehow, I think I've seen your picture here just now. Are you a Pakistani?
Hello, how are you? I have shorted Ethereum from 35.50 and now I'm stuck in that rate. I have DCA'd, but my average entry around 4,000. I haven't closed at 4,000. Recently it came down, but I haven't closed. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 4,000 range. Should it will crash or not? I just want that opinion from you.
Yeah, so thank you for your question. I agree. Yeah, you have that, that Pakistani vibe on your face actually. Uh, like a lot of Pakistanis have a very similar uh, face, the kind of face you have. So I guessed it anyways. So yeah, so your question is, will it crash and will it go down? Yes, I have this feeling, and based on, like if I put this on a 4-hour chart, let me just see 4 hours chart. You can see that after, like, when the price basically has to come to a new level altogether, or because right now Ethereum is already at its high, 4,800 is already its high. So somewhere the investors or traders who have taken the trade already now will be liquidating it. They will be taking profits out of it, and they, when the profits are taken, of course the price will come down, right? So there will be a minor pullback that will happen before again the rally happens. So in September there is a question, there is a Federal Reserve meeting that is going to happen. So I have this feeling before any positive news comes, there will be a minor pullback. The consolidation will be happening. There will be accumulation or distribution phase that will come. So people who have already invested, they will take out their profit, and after the profit is taken out and the prices completely comes down, then again there will be a rally. So that will happen is what my feeling is. So you can see, like I have pulled out a 4 hours chart here, short. Sorry, this was upper band, lower band. Okay, so you see 4,000 range. If I try to increase this more, so this is where my 4,000 level is. And this was your question, right? So 4,000. In the month of August itself, the price, you can see it has touched the level twice until now, and then even prior to that also the price was touched at that level, 3,000, 4,000, the same range. It gets tested again and again, tested again and again. So this is why I was telling you that this particular zone, especially between 4,000 to 4,300, it gets tested again and again, and is a good demand and supply zone actually. So whatever you have taken a decision looks good for me as of now. But I want you to also let me know, have you, I mean, is the order already executed? What is the status of it? Can you tell me something more about it? Is this a trigger order, or I think you said limit, I don't know. So did this get executed, or it doesn't get, or it didn't get executed? What exactly is the status of it? Bilal, are you there with me? Hello. Okay. Do you have any expiry to that contract? Like whatever you bought, did you have any, do you have any expiry to it? Okay, what's the date? Can I know? Because since the date for Fed rate cuts, the meeting still is not out. There's not much information. Yes, it's due in September, but I do have feeling like before we move into September, the price can crash down. The price will crash down eventually because, okay, no expiry. That is good. If there is no expiry, which means that as long as you're not selling it off at loss, you can still take the position and continue. Uh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So you see this. This is what I was telling you. This 4,000 to 4,000. How many times it is? If I put a horizontal line here to kind of see my, like if I draw a imaginary support and resistance here like this, you can see this price, how many times has it touched this level. This is just imaginary, sorry, not this horizontal. If I draw this imaginary line here, so you can see between 4,000 to 4,000, how many times has it touched. This is a very demanding zone, like, you know, where a lot of buy and sell has happened here. So whenever you see the price touching again and again the support zone, that is your very high demand area. So you can be assured, in the sense, let's just hope that what you're speculating just becomes the real thing. Just a sec. Can you download the Zbit app, my dear? Bilal, I want you to download the Zbit app. Oh my God. You use cross margin. Oh my God. Why have you chosen cross margin? Oh my God, you've taken too many very, some of the numbers are very unrealistic. Like take profit, you've taken it at 3,600, right? That is what you've taken. And stop loss, you've taken it as 5,400. Does that work for you? Because I feel if you take isolated margin, isolated, you know, cross margin basically, cross leverage or cross margin basically is very, very risky actually. Like it can eat away all the funds that you have. I'm sure you are a professional trader and you've been practicing for quite some time, and you're trading very well with knowledge and with everything that you need to know about it, right? I hope you're not just doing it because someone is asking you to do it, or you just have half information, that's why you're doing. You have full information, right? Just to make sure that you are professional enough, or you're trading into this particular thing for quite some time. Because in case you're not, then let me reiterate, it's very risky. It can, yeah, that's what. And the margins that you have set is also very, very big. 5,400 is too ambitious number, honestly speaking. And I really doubt Ethereum. I mean, you can't say, you never know, because Ethereum is one crypto which is very, very high demanded, and it is, drawing a lot of institutional interest. So you never know, it can hit that benchmark also. 5,400 is not a very ambitious number also. I think 4,800 is what it reached, right? 4,800 something changed recently, just about 1 or 2 days ago. So for it to reach that level, I don't think it's that difficult. Probably some more institutional investments or some more adoptions can bring about that kind of change to it. So I don't think the upper limit that you have set is, I feel okay. The lower limit, I just have a doubt that, yeah, the lower limit which you have set 3,600 at this level, yeah. So 4,845 also it went. Let me see. Let me just pull out some more information for you for Ethereum. Its all-time high this year was 4,814, and for 1 year it's 4,884. So from 1,386 to 4,884. Let me open my percentage change calculator to see how much you have kept. Yeah, I mean, we can see that. So right now the price that it is trading is 4,793. So 3,600 to 4,793 is like, wow, 33% of a change is what we are expecting. So is it possible for us to reach that level in coming 4 to 7 days is something that we'll have to see. I mean, of course, month on month, Ethereum does see some good amount of rally every time, but let's just hope, like, we have institutional investments always, budging in or interfering. So for it to either pull back till 3,600 or even to go till 5,400, 5,400 I feel like is not too difficult to reach, I believe. 4,700. But I don't want it to, it's a 15% increase. See, the kind of risk you have taken is for a stop loss, you have taken around 15% of loss. Yeah. So for the stop loss, you've kept only 15%, um, change. That is what you've kept. But for profit taking, it's almost a 33% move that you are expecting. And for it to reach a 33% move in coming few days, kind of looks a bit risky, but if it's achieved, it's achieved. Uh, I mean, I don't know how the Binance thing works. If you are able to adjust some numbers out there, I would want you to maybe place it like near the the demand zones, maybe like around somewhere between 4,000 to 4,300 would, if I was you, I would have kept it somewhere there, because 3,550 or 3,600 for me looks very, very ambitious number. Honestly speaking, like about 33% decline you're expecting over coming few days. It's a tricky thing actually. I would have, on a conservative note, kept it in the demand zone, like somewhere between 4,000 to 4,300 as my speculation, rather than thinking that it can further go down below 4,000. So, like, that's my take on it. You may or may not take it. That's totally up to you. I'm not saying that you have to take my advice. I'm not financially advising you, but that's my thought process on it. 33% decline. Oh, I can understand. Sometimes happens for me also. Sometimes I have happen. Sometimes without doing much of calculations or math. Sometimes I enter into the trade and I realize later on, very late, oh my God, what have I actually done? I can totally relate. That's okay. But if you are able to make any changes, I don't think you can make any changes out there, because the order got executed already, you're saying. So you could have speculated it near the support level, like around 4,000, 4,100, 200 kind of a thing, and that could have somewhere got you near to your profits. 3,600 and 3,500 is looking too uh, ambitious number for me, honestly speaking. But see, never know, markets are unpredictable, right? Because you are also in this industry for quite some time, so you understand that if someday some negativity happens and some negative scenario happens, then can lead to. So liquidation around 7,000, what does it mean? Like, can you be a little more clear? So you want to hodl it for a long time, you mean? You wrote your dollar cost averaging also, something you wrote. What was that? I didn't I think somewhere previously you wrote something. Where was it? I'm sticking Ethereum. One need liquidation at 5,000 pounds shortage. Yeah. Liquidation around 7,000 means, can you give me more clear explanation on this? Okay, what is the liquidation right now? Let me see, what have you? Okay, your liquidation price is 5,431 as of now. Hmm. Okay, I got your point. Yeah, I mean, just a sec. Bilal, can I ask you to download Zbit app? I know you're trading on Binance, but because I work for a company which is Zbit, I have shared all the links. My registration code is EZTVV, and you have my you have the registration link, right? Do you have the registration link? The registration link is this. Can I ask you to download it so that you get proper guidance even on Zbit? Because Zbit is also a platform that offers you cryptocurrency spot and futures. You can see here we have got like 32 pairs of spot trading, and futures we have got 101 pairs. So if you would like to use this and you want to get the tips and advices or things like that, you can join this, and we have ample opportunity here, like ample trade opportunities. You can see 32 pairs in spot, and futures we have, futures we have 101. So can you download this, my dear? Because if you're trading on any other platform, it doesn't make sense for me to give you signals on that. I am working for a company called Zbit, and I basically advise, or I'm not advising, but I'm just giving tips, tricks, and educating for all the Zbit users. So I want you guys to be loyal to the platform so that you can continue to get all the useful information, because we work very hard in the background to bring about the quality information that you guys need, or discussing all the important things and parameters and everything. So your love and support can only support us also. So if you want us to help you out in making money, you also have to help us out in terms of, supporting us by downloading app and using our platform particularly, so that we can continue to give you all the tips, tricks, and buy, sell signals or things like that. So can I request you, Bilal, please, 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 can you download the app, start using Zbit? We have, once you register, deposit the money also, you get the chance to win free crypto. There are lotteries going on, and futures trading also. There are few rewards and things going on. So you can be part of all of that and you can take advantage of all of that. So my request to you guys, all of you, please, I will continue to support you. I will continue to help you out in every which way. But please, please, you also have to support me as well as my channel as well as our, official platform, so that we will continue to give you all the required information that you need. So can I request you, Bilal, to do that? And like, can you send me the screenshot once you do it? I sent you the link. Use this link and send the screenshot in the community itself that you're registered and you are, able to use the platform. And if in case you're getting stuck anywhere, you can always reach out to me. I am live between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time. And if in case you get stuck anywhere because of the app or the website desktop version of it, our customer service team is there 24/7, and you can reach out to them also for any kind of questions or any kind of problems that you have. So you are getting ample you know up support from all of us. So so what you have speculated, totally, like I was telling you, uh, to be honest, the recent support and resistance level for resistance level I won't talk, support level I will talk, was around 4,000 to 4,200, like I showed you on the chart, also on the 4 hours chart. And the basic zone which is getting hit again and again for Ethereum was around 4,000 to 4,200, or 300 is also what you can keep. So my next prediction, like my next pullback could have been somewhere around that. Like what you predicted might be like after this pullback, again, if there is a further pullback that comes down, probably your target would have been achieved. But um, like I think most probably the Fed meeting, which is FOMC meeting, uh, is likely to happen. Just a sec. Just a sec. You used this link only, right? So the Fed rate meeting basically. Hold on sec. Hold on a second. Bilal, just hold on. I'm just forwarding your thing to my IT team because we're facing the issue, right? So just a sec. So yeah, I raised the question with my IT team. Don't worry, Bilal, I'm going to solve your problem and then get back to you. I raised it with my IT team. So yeah, so coming back to your question, like you said, uh, like what you have predicted, definitely, like if I was in your place, my first prediction should have been price hitting the first support or resistance level. Like, you know, obviously there will be different supports and resistance levels, right? So the previous support that it created, that should have been my, uh, like if I was going to take a trade, I would do that rather than uh, you predicted like much more lower than that. So that is my take on it. Now let's leave that to markets to decide. The meeting, the FOMC meeting, the Federal Reserve meetings, most probably is due by 16th or 17th September, I think, or if it happens much more earlier than that, you never know, because we still have around, like in August we have around 6 days, 6 to 7 days, and then again in this month of September we have like around at least 1 week or 2 weeks in our hand, and by that time I think within 2 to 3 weeks it should pull back. uh, I'm not saying it is not possible, but on a safer zone I would have made this decision. Like, you know, that's my totally my opinion. You may or may not take it, that's a different thing. But I think I'm not discouraging you from what you have done. Let's just hope that you get the desired profits that you're looking for and you make good amount of profits. But as a rule of thumb, just remember this, like, even when you're speculating, don't speculate like way too large, like, way too ambitious numbers, which is not practically possible to reach or achieve. Uh, Although, like Ethereum, yes, it does have good amount of volatility and it kind of shoots up and down crazily, like month on month. Some months it does see like great amount of ups and downs, like the growth level that it sees on an average. I'm not denying that, but um, my whenever I'm actually trading, I make calculative risks, like, risk which are possible, which has a probability, like, which can be 50-50, which can be like uh, which can be like which is achievable kind of a thing, like, so that is how I actually look at it. So, but yes, you are a trader yourself, you will have your own style of doing things, right? I'm not saying that you might be wrong, you might have a different style and knack of doing things. I might have different style and knack of doing things, and we both might be correct in different ways. And there's no right or wrong here, as far as you whatever calculations you have fit into it, you think that is basically making sense to you, then I think it should be fine. But can I understand why have you actually speculated it like that? Like, I want to understand your mentality. Can you explain it to me? Why did you take it like at that level? Like 3,500, 3,600 is what you took, right? The short that you have taken, speculated that it'll crash till 3,600. So, what do you, why did you take that decision? Like, can you explain me much better what were the assumptions or the logical reasoning behind it, if you can explain it to me? I gave you my explanation, but what do you think? Bilal, are you there? Yeah. Are you using Android, or what kind of a phone do you have? If you are using basically, Bilal, can you use this? Okay, if you have Android, use this, okay? Okay, if you are an Android user, use this, please. I'm so sorry. I'm not doubting I'm not doubting your, whatever you're thinking about. What I'm trying to understand is why have you taken, like, I'm asking you the reason behind it. No, yes, of course. I'm not new, of course, but I'm actually more into spot trading and more into, I believe in more of longs than shorts. So yes, probably from that point of view, I can tell, but not that I'm not new, of course, but and moreover, my reasoning, what I'm giving you, is based upon uh, whatever recent activity has happened based on that, and I'm not doubting your judgment out here. Download the app and let me know, my dear. I just hope that you. What was on resistance level, you mean? What was the resistance? I know it, informative to talk to you. Okay, okay, okay. What was the resistance level at which you took it? What resistance level? Okay, I got it. I got it. Now I get it. Okay, okay. I thought, actually, I thought that now that it has reached 4,800, I thought you took that at when today at this time you took the decision, and then it makes sense. It makes sense. Then you're right. I can get it totally. I understood. Then when it was at 4,000, you must have thought that it might further go down, but then it went up, which kind of actually broke your heart. I understand totally. I thought, मैंने समझा कि मतलब अभी 4,800 पे चल रहा है, आपने आज की तारीख में उसको ये स्पेक्यूलेट कर लिया कि 3,500 600 तक पहुंचेगा. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I can totally relate. Got it. I understood. मुझे एक स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दो ना बाबा. Send me the screenshot. हुँ। नाउ इट मेक्स सेंस हाँ। अभी मुझे समझ आ रहा है। मैं समझ रही थी कि आप मतलब ना इस लेवल पे किया तो इसीलिए थोड़ा मैं वही पूछ रही थी यार मतलब क्यों किया ऐसी गड़बड़ी करके। अभी समझ आ रहा है कि 4000 पे आपने ट्रेड ले लिया था, फिर मार्केट नीचे जाने की जगह उड़ गई, जो कि रिसेंट फेडरल रिजर्व का जो डिसीजन आ गया जिसकी वजह से थोड़ा-सा मार्केट उड़ गई। आई कैन टोटली गेट इट आपने मतलब आपने सही स्पेक्युलेट ही किया था पर क्योंकि मार्केट बहुत अनप्रेडिक्टेबल आपको भी पता है, तो दैट्स हाउ इट हैपेंस एंड दिस इज़ पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ जैसे अभी आपने स्पेक्युलेट किया पर मार्केट उड़ गई। अब फिर आप कुछ और स्पेक्युलेट कर रहे हो, कुछ और भी होता है, तो ये तो मतलब आपको पता ही है ना कि इसमें मतलब ये सारी चीज़ें तो लगी हुई हैं और ये कुछ नई बातें तो हैं नहीं तो पर हाँ, क्योंकि अब नई जो मीटिंग होगी, उसमें अभी ठीक-ठाक टाइम है, तो मुझे ऐसी तो फीलिंग है कि बेसिकली ना जब ये उठेगा मतलब ये सीधा-सीधा भी उठेगा नहीं या उठ भी जाए फॉर एग्जांपल एंड इट रीचेस द 5400 लेवल या जो भी और फर्दर अगर ऊपर जाता है तो जाकर ये वापस से फिर उसको नीचे भी तो आना होता है ना तो वो एग्जॉस्शन लेवल पे पहुंच जाएगा तो फिर वो नीचे की तरफ पुल बैक करेगा तो देखते हैं। 1 सेकंड बिलाल बिलाल 1 मिनट। हाँ, मीन ऊपर जाके नीचे तो आएगा, पर उतने लेवल तक कब तक आएगा, दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू सी।
पाकिस्तान की वाहिद लड़की है सोनम सुहेल, जिसके सिग्नल्स बहुत परफेक्ट होते हैं, इसकी ट्रेड्स बहुत परफेक्ट होती हैं।
जी, थैंक यू, आपने शेयर किया। मैं ज़रूर उनको ऑफलाइन मैं देखूंगी। आपने शेयर किया है तो मैं डेफिनेटली उसको रेफर करूंगी, लाइक आई विल सी व्हाट इट इज एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट। बट बिकॉज वी आर इन सिमिलर लाइन ऑफ बिजनेस, मैं नहीं चाहती कोई भी किस्म का कुछ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट होए। वी वांट टू स्टिक टू आवर गाइडलाइंस, आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड, क्योंकि सिमिलर लाइन ऑफ बिजनेस होता है तो बेसिकली ना इन चीज़ों को लेके थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं। तो हम नहीं चाहते कि अननेसेसरी कोई भी इश्यूज या प्रॉब्लम्स हो। तो विल जस्ट स्टिक टू आवर गाइडलाइंस एज वेल एज टू आवर प्रोटोकॉल्स जो हम यहाँ शेयर करते हैं रेस्ट्रिक्टेडली। It should remain with us itself, so let's do that so that basically we don't uh, we don't hurt anyone's sentiments or anyone's business or anything as such. That's my work ethics basically. तो आई होप आप अंडरस्टैंड करें मैं क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. तो ओके, लेट्स जस्ट कंप्लीटली कीप इट टू दैट. वैसे तो थैंक यू, क्योंकि मतलब द मोर यू शेयर द नॉलेज इट्स ऑलवेज गुड. हमें भी बहुत सारे आप लोगों से भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिलती है while we continue to do our own research and bring about the quality content for all you guys. And you guys also contribute a lot in terms of sharing your knowledge levels and your information, which kind of helps all of us. और मुझे भी अच्छा लगता है, मतलब एक दूसरे से सीखना कोई बुरी बात नहीं है. There's no right age or anything as such for like learning, growing and all of the things. कोई बुरी बात तो है नहीं इसमें. तो शेयर करने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, नो डाउट. लेकिन या लाइक जैसे मैंने बताया, हम लोग एक अलग एंटिटी है. मैं नहीं चाहती हूँ कि हमारी कोई चीज़ दूसरी एंटिटी के साथ मिक्सअप हो रहा है. तो वही है बात, और कुछ नहीं. वरना तो मैं तो अपने आप को स्टूडेंट फॉर लाइफ समझती हूँ. जो भी इंसान कुछ भी मुझे भी ज्ञान दे जाता है, तो मैं उसकी भी बातें मैं भी सुन लेती हूँ कि वो मेरी लाइफ में और मेरी चीज़ों में, अगर मेरे काम में, मेरी सारी चीज़ों में हेल्प करती है, तो मैं वो भी बातें सुनना पसंद करती हूँ. बिकॉज़ आई डोंट आई एम नॉट एरोगेंट. द मोर यू लर्न फ्रॉम ईच अदर, द मोर बेटर यू बिकम. तो इंशाल्लाह मैं ज़रूर देखूँगी. आपने शेयर किया है तो मैं उनकी कम्युनिटी में मैं भी देखूँगी कि क्या-क्या मतलब चीज़ें शेयर होती हैं और क्या-क्या चीज़ें डिस्कस होती हैं. तो मेरे लिए भी लर्निंग रहेगी. एंड आई विल कंटिन्यू, आई विल वॉच इट फॉर श्योर. आई विल सी व्हाट इट इज़ एंड हाउ इट इज़ एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. तो ठीक है गाइस, ऑलमोस्ट अभी 7:48 हो गया है. Just the 10 minutes बाकी हैं before we wind up for the session. You all know कि 4 to 8 p.m. is when I come live between Dubai time. तो जो हमने चीज़ें डिस्कस की हैं, जो बातें हमने डिस्कस की, आई होप इट वाज यूजफुल फॉर यू. अगर बिलाल आपको मेरी कोई भी कही बात और जो भी बातें मैंने आपके साथ शेयर की हो, आपको लगता है कि कुछ भी यूजफुल है, anything has added any kind of value to you, or made any kind of sense, do share it with all the people who you think can benefit. I'm sure आपके सारे friends होंगे, family होंगे जो क्रिप्टो में ट्रेडिंग करती होगी. तो बेसिकली आप मेरी लिंक, मेरी कम्युनिटी की लिंक बेसिकली सबसे शेयर कर सकते हैं जो इस इंडस्ट्री में है और आपकी तरह क्रिप्टो से पैसा बनाना चाहते हैं, चाहे वो स्पॉट ट्रेडिंग से हो या फ्यूचर्स ट्रेडिंग से हो. You're more than welcome to spread the word. And definitely the more you spread the word, the more you're going to get rewarded in terms of support that you're doing. क्योंकि जब आप रजिस्टर हो जाते हो तो आपकी खुद की भी एक रेफरल लिंक बन जाती है और वो चेन में आप भी लोगों को इनवाइट करते हो, तो यू ऑल्सो स्टैंड द चांस टू विन फ्री क्रिप्टो एंड रेफरल बोनसेस एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. तो continue to support us, continue to give us all the love support that we need, and we'll also continue to help you guys in making the money. ऐसी कम्युनिटीज में ज्वाइन करने से काफी मतलब ना, जब आप डिस्कशंस करते हो तो बहुत सारी चीजें एक दूसरे को मालूम चलती है और फिर एक दूसरे से इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है. तो बहुत आसान होता है कभी कभी ट्रेड्स लेना. जब सबसे बातचीत करते होते हैं तो समझ आती है कि मेंटालिटी के कौन सी चीज किधर चल रही है, कहाँ चल रही है. तो वो जितनी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है वो हेल्प्स अस इन टेकिंग द राइट काइंड ऑफ डिसीजन. सो आई एम जस्ट एक्सपेक्टिंग ईच वन ऑफ यू, चाहे आप ट्रेडर हो या ना हो, या आप जो भी लेवल ऑफ ट्रेडिंग पे हो, आप अपनी नॉलेज कंटिन्यू करें, शेयर करते रहें. आई विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू welcome all you guys sharing all the beautiful information you're sharing. But yes, कम्युनिटी में कुछ चीजें अलाउड है, कुछ नहीं. तो वो मुझे थोड़ा सा आपके ऊपर मतलब मुझे थोड़ा सा चीजें रेस्ट्रिक्ट करनी होगी ताकि कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो आगे चल के, कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ना हो, कोई इश्यूज ना बने कुछ चीजों को लेके. बस उसी का डर है मुझे, और कोई बाकी की बातें आप लोग की बहुत अच्छी लगती है. आप लोग जो मार्केट में एंटर होते हैं. एक सेकंड. बिलाल, आप दुबई से बेस्ड हो? आर यू बेस्ड आउट ऑफ दुबई? कैन यू टेल मी, या आप अभी राइट नाउ पाकिस्तान में हो? क्योंकि अगर आपके पास पाकिस्तानी नंबर, सॉरी, आपके पास दुबई का नंबर हो तो शायद आप दुबई के नंबर से भी आप रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं। आर यू बेस्ड आउट ऑफ दुबई बाय एनी चांस? या फिर आप पाकिस्तान में ही हो? कहाँ हो आप? बिलाल, आप सुन सकते हो मुझे? कैन यू हियर मी? ओके। क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम ये हो रही है कि ज़ीबेट ऐप बेसिकली फ़िलहाल नाइजीरिया और इंडिया में ही अवेलेबल है, जिसकी वजह से आपका पाकिस्तान का जो नंबर है, वो मैं बिकॉज़ आप रजिस्टर नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो वो प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है। वैसे तो मैं अभी मेरी आईटी टीम से बात कर रही हूँ आपके रिलेटेड कि क्या इश्यू है एंड ऑल दैट, तो उन्होंने तो मुझे अभी ये बताया है। तो देखते हैं अभी क्या हो सकता है इसका। क्या हम आपको बिना नंबर के रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं या नहीं? और अगर आपने अपने केवाईसी डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट किए तो बिना नंबर के हम रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं या नहीं? ये चीज़ें हैं कुछ जो मैं मेरी आईटी टीम से बात करके आपसे फिर मैं आपसे वापस से राब्ता करूँगी, मैं आपसे बात करूँगी, कम्युनिटी में बात करूँगी। वैसे तो कल एंड परसों मंडे एंड ट्यूसडे मेरा वीक ऑफ होता है, तो मेरा co-host will be live tomorrow, like because मेरी वीक ऑफ है, तो co-host will be available, but I won't be available between, and I'm only available between 4 to 8 p.m., which is basically Wednesday to Sunday. तो कल आप मुझे नहीं देखोगे, परसों आप मुझे नहीं देखोगे, वेडनेसडे आप मुझे देखोगे। तो मैं मीनवाइल देखती हूँ कि क्या ऑल्टरनेटिव हो सकता है इसका, और नंबर आपका किस तरीके से सॉर्ट आउट कर सकती हूँ मैं, वो आपका सॉर्ट आउट करके मैं आपको कम्युनिटी में रेफर करूँगी। बट मेक श्योर कि आप कंटिन्यूअसली स्ट्रीम्स को भी वॉच करते रहें और बेसिकली कम्युनिटी में भी एक्टिव रहें, तो फिर हम जो भी कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम्स आती है प्रोडक्ट को लेके या एनीथिंग एल्स, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन दैट यू हैव, यू कैन ऑलवेज फील फ्री एंड शूट आउट द क्वेश्चंस इन द कम्युनिटी। सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट यू टू डू। तो yeah, that's all as of now. And because it's just 5 minutes now, and I'm going to end the stream in next 5 minutes. So I hope all the required information which you were supposed to get, you got it. आपने जो जो क्वेश्चंस मुझसे पूछे थे स्ट्रीमिंग में, मैंने आई होप आपको सारे के सारे आंसर्स मिल गए हैं, राइट? या अभी भी अगर कुछ बाकी हो तो 5 मिनट्स आपके पास बाकी है, आप मुझसे अभी भी पूछ सकते हो लाइव स्ट्रीम में बिफोर आई एक्चुअली गो ऑफलाइन, क्योंकि 4 घंटे मैं लाइव होती हूँ बिटवीन 4 to 8 p.m. And because Zbit is just about 2 to 3 months old, that's why you were seeing के अभी ये slowly ये platform build हो रहा है, community में लोग add हो रहे हैं और slowly users बढ़ रहे हैं, तो that's the reason you might see all these things। थोड़े अगर कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, कुछ भी चीजें होती है, तो ये उसकी वजह से हैं। बट यस, हमारे कस्टमर सर्विस टीम और हमारी कस्टमर सर्विस बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है, एंड हमारी आईटी टीम भी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा इमीडिएटली हर चीज को रिस्पॉन्स देते हैं। एंड लाइक यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस, 24/7 वी आर देयर एट योर डिस्पोजल। मतलब हर मिनट हम आपके साथ हैं। कम्युनिटी में क्वेश्चन शूट करोगे, आप लाइव स्ट्रीम में शूट करोगे, या फिर आप हमारी कस्टमर सर्विस से डायरेक्टली बात करोगे, तभी भी हर जगह हम आपको 24/7 सपोर्ट दे रहे हैं। तो विल कंटिन्यू टू डू दैट। सो I hope I answered all your questions. In case there is anything still, feel free कि आप community में वो question डाल सकते हैं। आपको community में questions के answers मिलते रहेंगे, तो don't worry on that aspect, okay? अभी आज के लिए जो जो आपके सवाल थे वो कंप्लीट हो गए हैं? Is it done? Like all the questions that you wanted to ask, is it answered? I mean, was I able to resolve all your questions? जो जो आपने सवाल किए थे, क्या मैंने जस्टिफाई किया है सारे आंसर्स आपको, आपके जो भी सवाल थे, या कहीं पे भी आपको लग रहा है कि मैंने आपकी कोई सवाल का जवाब नहीं दिया हो या आधा अधूरा जवाब दिया हो? यू कैन लेट मी नो अगर आपको लगता है कि मैंने कुछ हाफ इंफॉर्मेशन दी हो या मैंने कोई क्वेश्चन को आपके एड्रेस नहीं किया हो तो। ओके, दैट्स ग्रेट। आई एम सो हैप्पी कि मैंने आपके सारे के सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स दिए एंड आई एम ग्लैड। चलिए आप अपना टेक केयर करिए। आई डोंट नो, शायद आपके यहाँ रात के कितने बज रहे होंगे। इंडिया में तो 9:30 हो रहा होगा एंड पाकिस्तान में पता नहीं क्या टाइम हो रहा होगा आपके पास, शायद वहाँ पे भी उतना ही फर्क होगा। तो आप आराम से टेक केयर करिए, सो जाइए, आराम से सो जाइए और गुड नाइट, शब खैर, ख्याल रखें। फी अमानिल्लाह। हम बेसिकली मंडे सॉरी वेंसडे मिलेंगे इंशाल्लाह, और फिर we'll continue talking more about all these things and continue to join the streams. And thank you so much for staying patient. Thanks for staying connected. Thanks for being the lovely audience and support you guys always give. So we'll continue talking on Wednesday. You'll see me on Wednesday now. Thank you so much, Bilal, कि आपको सारी information useful लगी और useful लग रही है. Continue to join the stream so that we can help you out in your day-to-day trades, and we will help you out in making money. Good night and have a great evening ahead.